for my co-anchor Dan to bring his own chair over to join us. How's everybody doing? Are we excited? Yes, we love Comic-Con. That's the spirit. Love this for all of us. Just gonna stand.
Yeah, I can reach out for you.
All right,
I'm
sure?
ready to go.
Okay, perfect. All right, Dan's ready to go. We're excited. We're here for this. So, who is ready for some Classified Series news?
Woo!
Excellent. So, just as a, where is my official? There's also a Beyblade tournament happening right now. So, for anybody who's recording and hears some weird noises in the background, that will be the Beyblade tournament calling numbers. Would you mind stalling for about 30 seconds while I find a message on here? Thank you.
Of course you can. So you have promised me some really nice reveals today, and I think you're going to deliver on them. I think you know your fan base, you know the Joe fan base, and you always deliver. So, as I said, I'm sure we're going to see a canoe today. Am I right? We're going to see a canoe.
Woo! 2 years in the making.
That's a throwback joke from 2021 or something. But no, we'll get there eventually. Right, you good?
Yep, I'm good.
Let's go.
All right. Spoiler alert, there's no canoe today.
No.
I'm so sorry. I know. You've been waiting so long. Everybody can go home. I'm so sorry. So thank you all for being here. So just as a heads up, so we do have reveals that will be in the panel today, but we do not have them physically here in the booth with us. So just as kind of a caveat, so we recently made some organizational changes at Hasbro. So there are several team members that are no longer with us. Unfortunately, the models were not able to make it to the event. So with that in mind, I am going to do my very best. So thank you for sticking with me. That's right, we're excited, right? Yes, we are. Thank you, thank you. All right, so now I am pulling my notes up that VMAX sent me, which bless him. So first up, product reveals. There's a lot of phones pointed at that TV right now. No pressure, no pressure. All right, so I know that we previewed this at New York Comic Con. Oh geez, was that literally last weekend?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, time literally has no meaning anymore. They use the word literally a couple too many times there. But, so our Trench Viper with our Cobra Defense Perimeter. So Matt Cohen, our photographer, took some really, really cool pictures of this. So these are the things that are included in this set. We have our new Trench Viper card here. And great news, guys. I'm totally very familiar with this presentation. So we'll just see how many pictures we have included in here, and I will talk my way through them. So inside of our defense perimeter, so essentially this is a modular building system. So we're working on kind of our world building element with Classified series. So the really cool thing is inside there is a weapons rack so that you can actually kind of build out that storytelling. And then here you can see that you can actually break the walls apart. Well, not break apart. So they are individual walls that you can combine in a variety of different ways. So this is multiple sets of the defense perimeter, essentially set up to create a wall system for your Joes. So Dan, what do you think of this so far?
I remember we spoke at the start of the year, and I said one of the best things about Joe's is that you get the figures, you get the vehicles, and it's all about the world you can create. And we talked about environments and play sets and ways to expand that past vehicles. And this is exactly that. This is the start of that. This is planting the seeds. Cobra always get there first because of that dastardly Destro and his Mars Industries. But no, really like what we see here. And I love the fact that it's modular as well. So if you want one, just so someone can command something or guard the HISS tank, that's great. But if you want to build out a whole wall or a whole perimeter against your display, I love that aspect as well. And like even the little details where you can display your weapons, I love that I don't have to have a bag of accessories just sitting around. I love that I can display every element of my figures on the shelf. So I love those little extra details where you can display the weapons within inside it. So no, I'm excited for this one. It's just a case of now, how many do you get?
A lot of them. All right, do we think there's another picture in here? Yes. All right, so here's a behind the scenes shot from Matt's photo shoot. So this is him actually building out with those walls, stacking the ladders up just to show that it doesn't even just have to be one story. Now you can have multiple stories of fun. That's right. Everybody looks really excited right now. I'm going to need everybody for just a second to smile, right? Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so next up we have heavy duty. I know, right? He is looking absolutely fantastic. A truly normal amount of armament for a human being to have. Dan, thoughts?
No, heavy duty looks impressive. If anyone's going to carry around that weaponry all day, I think he can handle it. I love the way that Classified sort of update these classic characters into the sort of modern world, and because obviously some of this tech weren't around in the 80s when these were originally made. So I like how Classified sort of blur the line, pay tribute of course, but their Classified is very much its own thing, and heavy duty is another example of that. And they've sort of upgraded his equipment there, but yeah, he looks impressive. He's even got something on his back as well. His little Gatling guns attached to his back. Is that? Yeah, ammo is there attached to it. Like the ammo goes in. Yeah, I love those little details. And he's sort of like a digital camo too. No, he looks good. Backwards hat. I'm a fan of hats.
Perfect. All right, so both the Cobra Defense Perimeter and Heavy Duty will be available for pre-order starting next week. Which day? Gosh, that would have been a fantastic question for me to think about before I started this talk. So we will make sure that gets up on social, but keep an eye so that will launch. And I was just told about the time change, just, like in general, like when the clocks change. So it'll be 1 p.m. Eastern time.
5.
Oh, Julia, coming in clutch. Fabulous. October 29th at 5 p.m. local London time, 1 p.m. Eastern time for those of you who may be traveling, I don't know, to Rhode Island between now and then. Sound good? Excellent. All right. Oh, look, more information about Heavy Duty. Fabulous. Yeah, that looks good. What do you guys think of the new kind of file card layout that Julian and Mark are working on? You like it? Into it? Good. Thank you for your engagement at this panel today. So, this is
all the
I'm
tease.
gonna play that slide one more time so that everybody can be ready. Are you ready? See if this will work. Ready? All right, 3, 2, 1. So, stay tuned for more information at Hasbro Pulse 1027 when that video airs tomorrow. Lenny and I are going to be doing a little bit of talking about our Nemesis Immortal figure. Yeah. Wait until you see what that looks like in real life, because he looks excellent. All right, so Ben's note says, sneak peek of a cleaner shot of the back of pack image for Nemesis Immortal. Keep an eye out for more on him tomorrow with the winking emoji. I have a hard time winking in real life, so just imagine the emoji. Dan, thoughts on Nemesis Immortal?
I genuinely have friends that have been asking about this reveal, because you showed it off in, was it the Dragonfly unboxing? You literally showed off the packaging. So we all thought, oh, this is going to be soon, and then you just teased it, and you just teased it, and you just teased it, but now obviously we know why. So yeah, people are excited for this one. Potential for more Cobra because if you're a fan of the movie, then people are going to want these characters, and he looks big and chunky as well, so we've already seen the box is massive. So no, I know a lot of old school GI Joe fans in the movie are excited for that one.
And wait until you hear Lenny kind of talk about all of the design details of what went into Nemesis Immortal. He has a plan for everything and an explanation for everything. And I think I learned a new word while I was talking to him. So always fun. All right, so next up we have render reveals. Everybody loves a good render reveal. So ready? First up is Blowtorch, because who doesn't love a flamethrower?
If Barbecue is constantly putting fires, then you need someone else to help him out. And I love those flame effects as well. You're lucky, right, that you revealed last week, just a week ago, New York Comic Con, you revealed those firefighters. And now I understand why you revealed them first, because you needed to make sure there was someone around to put out the fires that Blowtorch is about to set. So yeah, but good job he's on the Joe team, so hopefully he's pointing it in the direction of the Cobra. But yeah, another classic character, upgraded, and yeah, I love those flame effects. Now, again, the Joe displays, if you're doing it right, really is really good.
Excellent. All right, ready for the next one? All right, so this is our, should actually read this note, huh? All right, so up next is our highly anticipated and name revealed a while ago. We have the Frag Viper, which I briefly misread as Frog Viper. So you're welcome that I went back and checked these notes. So that's right, get ready to build your army of frag vipers. So with his iconic throwing tool and grenade blast effect, and for good measure, a submachine gun for each hand, just in case you run out of grenades.
Yeah, this is one that I've been waiting to see how you would do in the classified line, because the old figure used to come off like a big hook type thing. So again, I can see it there. And then is that grenade got the flame attack, the sort of attachment to it, right? So you can sort of get it in motion. I really like the mask as well. So yeah, again, more Cobra armies. Again, we're outnumbered by Cobra and the different Vipers and stuff we've got these days. But yes, stay away from that one. It's got a long throw.
I love a good Cobra troop builder too, and it's always so much fun to see what people do in terms of like their army mixes for Cobra troopers. All right, so then to recap from last week, also wanted to highlight our continuation of the 60th anniversary figures with our first item of the GI Joe Legacy Collection, which will be our firefighter figure. So first responders are an important part of every life, and as we continue to honor the legacy of that original 1960s GI Joe line, we wanted to make sure to highlight everyday heroes as well. So now, name-only reveals. These are the extra exciting ones. Are you ready? Are you sure you can handle this? Excellent. All right, so this is going to be for your next wave of retro card back figures. So up first, leaping out of his trouble bubble and onto card back, we will have the Televipers.
I'm a fan of nostalgia, and I love the retro packaging, and I'm glad to see that continue this year. And again, this is another Viper sort of infantry trooper situation where it's not a case of if you're getting it, it's a case of how many. So yeah, more options and another opportunity to get these guys put on a nice card back.
Everybody loves a good guy in purple too. Well, I mean a bad guy in purple, but still stands. All right, so up next we have Flint in all of his retro classic glory. Just look at that beret. I know that I'm excited.
Flint's another one of those guys where I think you've done a Tiger Force Flint, if I remember correctly, yeah, and you've done Flint. So like Flint is another one, like you used the retro line really well to give us the Duke and Scarlet that people wanted in the colorways and stuff in the classic line. So if you're going to continue doing that with characters like Duke, with Flint, sorry, like you did with Duke, then the people are going to be very, very happy with this. So yeah, people are going to eat this one up.
And then last but certainly not least, who doesn't love a supermodel and a master mechanic turned soldier? So that's right, we have CoverGirl, and yes, she will be sporting her blonde hair for the cartoon as an additional point of differentiation.
This is probably my favourite little tidbit from today, because we've had CoverGirl, but the version you released was the sort of brown bob, wasn't it?
Yep.
And she was the pilot of the Wolverine, if I remember correctly. So, but everyone's mind's eye of CoverGirl is from the cartoon, and it's blonde. So when we got the first CoverGirl, oh, that's nice, but why is she not blonde? But it's because you're waiting and you're giving us an hour. So yeah, people are going to be happy with this one. Former supermodel turns GI Joe. It's crazy how you just get recruited, right? Do they need a YouTuber?
Hey, anybody can be a GI Joe or a Cobra if you're so inclined, quite honestly. So thank you guys so much for coming to our GI Joe reveal panel. So if you want to swing back by at 4 o'clock today, we are going to be doing a Dragonfly unboxing. Ooh, that's right. Get a first look at a Dragonfly. And then again, thank you guys so much for bearing with us. While we are here, I just wanted to send out good vibes into the universe and a thank you to our entire development team who has been working tirelessly on this line, and just say that everybody really appreciates all of your support. Without all of your support, we would not have a toy line. So thank you guys so much, and thank you to everybody who has worked on this product. Dan, anything else you want to add?
I just want to say, UK, don't let me down. Can we just say a big thank you to Emily, as always. And I'll be unboxing a Giant Man over there if you want to linger. Giant Man is pretty good too.
Giant Man is pretty good too. I think mine's waiting for me at home. I'm pretty excited.